But the few times that I've met him, he was a true gentleman, very kind man, and so I thought, and the family thought that this might be an appropriate song to play today for him.
Oh, just go stop it and start it? Yeah. Just for a little bit, but I got that guy's tighten it up.
Very much, everybody. And, I wanted to say that I lost my little sister to cancer about 3 years ago, and broke our family's heart. And the one thing that I kind of realized all along, that was my sister and Phil would have wanted his family to live a long, happy life and be happy in life. So just always remember that, you know. Okay?
I'm going to put some music on really low. The microphone is open and on if anybody feels so compelled. We're going to do a changeover to the next band in the meantime, but like I said, if anybody feels compelled, the mic is on. Come on, sweetie.
This is, hi, I'm Sally. Hi. great to see everybody tonight. It's such a great reunion of our music family, and I'm not going to get through this without bawling, so I'm just going to apologize now. I've known Fingers since probably 1999 when we were doing blues jams at the Townhouse. And over the years, Lobo and Lenny and Fingers, they've all become such great friends of mine. And fast forward to, I don't know, a year or so ago, and a bunch of us were listening to Cheryl Lobo at Nolan's one Sunday night. And it was right after Fingers felt well enough to come out and play with us. Gina wasn't there, but I had just started doing her hair not too long before that, and we'd become really close friends. That's a whole nother bottle of wine. Anyway, we were talking Gina this and Gina that, and we were listening to Cheryl Lobo, and just randomly, like moments later, Fingers turns to me and he goes, "You know, Sal, I'd be dead without that woman." And I said, "Wow, I mean, what do you say?" I said, "She's awesome. I know she's awesome. She's amazing." And he said, "She's the love of my life, and I'd be dead without her." So then fast forward to December 22nd, when I was at Penrose Hospital telling the love of my life goodbye in hospice. And Fingers was in the hospital at the same time. And Gina was the face that met me when I got off the elevator to walk down the hall to the hospice ward to say goodbye to Michael Reese, who was part of our music family. I'll never forget you, Gina, for that. And she walked the walk with me. She held my hand. And she stayed with me as long as I needed her to. And then she went back up to Fingers' room. I stayed for an hour and a half or so, saying goodbye to Michael. And then I had to go up and see them on the 12th floor. And Fingers looked so great. His color was good, and the sun was coming in the window, and it was just the happiest, most beautiful 30 or 40 minutes. And he just looked freaking great. And he was getting out of there, and he was just doing so good. And Gina and Fingers and I just had such a great moment. Mark and Kathy were there. Anyway, when I left that day, he just said, "Love you, Sal." And that's the last words I heard from him. And on the 11th of January, he was gone. I love you, Gina. I'll always love you. And I'm always here for you.
Anybody else? No pressure. No pressure.
How about some fun stories?
Fun stories.
Okay. Awesome.
Okay, I'm gonna sit down too. All right, so I met Fingers back in 1985. I was the roommate for the drummer for the band Andy Just in the Shapes, and so I went to a lot of their gigs and stuff and learned about awesome blues. And then in '89 I moved away, and in 2004, many years later, I'm in Chipeta Park, and my good friends Rick and Glennis Laffler were at this little bar up there called the Pine Gables. They said, "You gotta come down here, there's some really awesome music." And I'm like, okay, and Rick and Glennis are here too. But anyway, so we went down there, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is such great, not realizing it was Fingers, Lenny, and Lobo. But anyway, and I'm sitting there, wow, I haven't heard music like this since this little blues place in California, and I can't remember the name of the place, and on Stevens Creek Boulevard, and Fingers walks by and goes, "JJ's?" And then I looked at him, I'm like, oh my gosh. And then but anyway, so it's kind of cool after, I don't know, 17 years. Wow. And then we just kind of reconnected, and I just love you, Gina.